was shocked to see you guys. You hanging out the window in your car, and my brain.
I know. I could tell you were not processing.
I was like, "Who's that?"
I said there's Brodie. She's posting something.
I was like, stop. Let's get her in the car.
I could hear someone tooting. I was thinking, that's not for me. And it's for you sometimes.
I didn't do
for you,
I didn't do the toot.
How are you?
Okay, let me show you the dare.
I know the dare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
Have
now.
you not seen White Chicks?
No. Oh no, I know. Sorry, I'm letting the team down. My bestie will fucking she's like, I told you need to watch fucking White Chicks.
Okay. So I feel like we need to come up with another one.
Another dare.
And I know that you're good at this.
So she can't do the first dare, obviously.
We can do the White Chicks dare. We'll just cut it all out. What I just said that I do. I'll just pretend I watch White Chicks.
Why don't we do this through coffee? I'll pull up. You connect up because your phone's already in here, B. You play the song and you film from your perspective.
Come with the dare.
What do you mean?
I've got shit to do.
What? Why? What do you mean you have to work?
No.
I know.
Who works?
I'm
No, I'm just kidding. I know. You need to go do your thing.
All right.
See you guys.
You too,
All right.
babe.
B's out.
Thanks for letting me join.
We've worked out what's happening.
I love it. I want you to put that cameo in there. It's my favourite. She
for
was
having
who
me.
started it, right? You were the first one?
I was the first one.
Yeah.
Bye,
Gotta make
everyone.
a comeback.
See you,
See
doll.
ya.
Mwah.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Okay, we're on our way to get coffee. We've worked out our dare. Okay, so
We haven't
watched
worked
it.
out the dare. So when I first come into your inbox, I was like, girl, are we aligned? Because my impression that it was that you are in the beauty industry, and I'm pretty much opposite to that. And I have very strong opinions on the beauty industry and all. And although I think it's more of why I look at it like why are women needing so much of the beauty industry? Like, why deep down are we getting all these things? So I was like, oh, am I aligned with who you're speaking to? And I asked you on that. I was like, hey, are you sure you want me on there? Because I'm like complete opposite. And have strong opinions on it. I'm probably not really afraid to speak about it, but I'm also very sensitive to women in general because it's being a woman. I mean, I do think that the world is our oyster, and we've got to a point where we do have the red carpet rolled out for us. It is a woman's world currently. However, I do still think we battle with deeper things that we maybe haven't kind of reset in ourselves. And one of them is that beauty, why we do beauty things, why we're striving for that. I feel like there's a deeper thing with all women.
Do you think people are striving from an anti-aging perspective?
I think no. I mean, that's what they're doing physically, but I think internally, why are you wanting to anti-age physically? Why is that? Why do we do it? Are we doing it for ourselves, our self-confidence, or are we doing it because that's what's attractive? That's what's pushed on us to be attractive, to attracting a man, a partner, to be attractive to other women, to get jobs. What are we doing it for?
So is it just anti-aging in the beauty industry that you don't agree with, or is it other areas?
I don't not agree with it. I'm just looking at it like, I wonder why us women feel like we have to do it. Why are we having to do, like, why do we feel like we've got to inject ourselves?
But do what? Yeah, is it injecting that you don't agree with? Or is it skin treatments? Or is it the spa? Or is it just the superficial of all things beauty?
I don't not agree with it. I just am curious about why, as a society, we are so obsessed with, and this goes for peptides, like, that's becoming trendy. I'm like, wait, like, it's like so many things are out there at our disposal, and why are we wanting it? Like, why is there demand for it? Like, internally, why is that? Why do you reckon? Why are we doing it as women?
It's funny that you said internally, because I do think that it's something that, if brought up in the right place, there is an expectation that you maintain so much.
Isn't it?
Like, I must admit, being in the beauty industry, having gone to college, we had to go to college every day and we were graded on our appearance. So you had to have red lip, your hair to be tied back, you were representing to the school. The school was originated from a finishing school, so you know, they would teach women how to hem their dresses and how to sit properly and all those types of things. But ever since then, my minimum expectation of how you should be in a job, like I went into a corporate job after that, and there were women that had never, you know, done their hair or done anything, and I'd be like, how could you come to work like this? Because my expectation now was that you were, and even I worked alongside hairdressers, how hair had to be done every day. I'm not a hairdresser, and I'm not one to curl my hair. So 18, I just chopped it off into a bob, and all I had to do was blow wave and put it, and I was done, type thing. So I do think that as it depends on how you're raised as to your expectations of what your standard is when it comes to beauty. Some people, bare minimum, make sure you've got good moisturizer. Some people don't even know about skincare. Their mums never told them about skincare because they never did it. So
isn't it?
It's long term.
It's a systemic thing, as in, why is it important? Why have we been raised why have women been raised that that's what the expectation is, to remain youthful for their entire life? That's where I'm coming from. Like, I get it, and whatever makes you feel confident, if that makes you feel less stressed, then I'm about that, because you know what I'm like with the stress and the nervous system. But I'm just coming at it from we're constantly got to do. We've constantly got to, like, even with the studio, now everyone's got to think about wellness, you know, on top of all the beauty. That's what we're trying to do as women.
I think that if you think you look youthful, then you are. But now people are becoming more aware of the wellness, like the benefits of magnesium wraps, the benefits of lymphatic drainage, and how internally the things that you're doing are helping you youthfully internally, or maintaining lymphatic lymphatic drainage, like, so your body's getting rid of bad toxins, so that's helping you internally. And I think people are learning more about that, and who knows,
that can keep you youthful.
They might go, okay, well, I prefer my insides being youthful opposed to my external, but as long as you look young, then you are young. But it's so far from the truth, because you could look fabulous and be crippled with, you know, scoliosis, or you know, your hips are sore, your knees are sore.
I think I'm coming from, like, there is so much pressure for women to keep and looking youthful. That's where I'm, like, coming from. Like, are we always going to have to strive to keep looking youthful, and why are we doing that?
I agree with you. It is out there that everyone has to strive. It's out there, but I'm a big believer on like, if I don't look at that or hear about that, I don't know about that, who fucking cares? Because I'm not surrounding myself by people. And it's interesting because I am in the beauty industry, but a lot of the stuff in the beauty industry that I'm in, it's helping people with skin concerns, which in return help them with their confidence, but it could be scarring that nobody told them about. So when I think about beauty from everything I've ever known and learned and educated and whatnot, I'm thinking about how I can help someone from something that they on their face that makes them feel more confident, but not necessarily younger or anti-aging. I think the people who are fixated on that, they've got deep-seated issues.
Yeah.
But I'm not surrounded by that. I don't actually think about that often.
Yeah.
I love Botox.
And there is your mission. There is your purpose. There's the deeper purpose for you, is that it's not the beauty. Yes, you're in that industry, but the mission, the purpose for you is more about women and their self-confidence and their self-esteem, and how they can get that via your help. You know, and that's fulfilling for you. If they achieve that. So your mission, like, yes, beauty's the vehicle, or your skills are the vehicle, but, like, what you're actually doing is transforming a woman's self-esteem, which is a deeper issue. And that's why I talk about, like, it's not the beauty. I don't know if it's the beauty industry as a whole or just parts of it, but the dark part for me is
the superficial part.
Yeah, like, why as women do we feel like we have to keep looking youthful, inject ourselves to look youthful, all these skin, if we don't have a skin concern, but we're just wanting to keep remaining youthful. So that's, I think, where my life is. I'm just very curious about why people are the way they are, and why they do the things they do, and trying not to take advantage of people that are maybe not at our level of growth, that don't know themselves so deeply, and we're kind of there guiding, okay, and being responsible for guiding someone and having influence. So yeah, I have so much respect. Every business owner I know, I have so much respect for, and they're all in the beauty industry pretty much. My bestie is. So it's not that I am against it. I'm rooting for them and I'm proud of them, and they've done such great things. It is probably more a deeper thing for me. I don't want women to be taken advantage of.
I reckon a lot of us 90s kids,
we just know how to live.
but we grew up in...
I love that you said 90s. I'm 80s, okay?
We're going to pretend that that's not true. She's 90s.
I'm 28.
36.
Energetically, I'm 28. 36 is what the...
external.
Babe, I love that you say that. I'm 42. But 36 is what's actually biologically. Like, you know, when you get scans and stuff. So I just say I'm 28 forever. And then 36 inside. That's pretty good for a 42-year-old.
All right, so we're going to do a confession today with Miss Bird, and I want you to confess about something personal.
When I was young, I was learning how to drive, and I put my foot on the accelerator instead of the brake and ran through a shop window, like while people were in there. Like, I pushed the window in, it collapsed on itself, and people came running out.
Was this on the news?
No, I don't think so. No.
You ran through a shop window?
I ran through a shop window. I've never had an accident since, by the way. I'm a perfect driver now. But that was mortifying as a 16, 17-year-old.
Oh, hang on. So your parents were in the car?
Yeah, Dad was trying to put his foot on the brake. And he couldn't. I don't know if it got stuck, but I literally rammed through the shop. And all these people came running out. My brother was in the back seat. And then it got around school, and yeah, like someone told someone around school, and then so I was known as the girl that like ran through the shop window and smashed the window, and all the hats came falling down on the car bonnet. I feel like I don't even know if that was a good confession. Like, I feel like I've done some wild shit, like drinking at school and stuff. You know, yeah, like I was a bit of a like rebel. I've done some stuff.
Before we finish up, there's one thing we do. Words of wisdom to other business owners, and I feel like you're going to own this shit.
Words of wisdom. Know your zone of genius. And what I mean by know what you're good at and what you're not good at, and outsource what you're not good at. Because it took me a long time to hand over responsibility for stuff that I just didn't want to do or wasn't really good at, because I thought I had to do it all on my own. But you actually make more money and create more time and create more peace when you outsource what's not your zone of genius. Know what it is. Outsource the fucking rest.
Focus on what you are going to own and own it good.
Yeah, because you can make more money when you're just focusing on what you're really good at, and then the rest, and that will just pay for everything that you've got to outsource. You have to outsource everything.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like you need to be acknowledged, because I feel like one of my biggest things in Studio 72, I'm going to get emotional, is impacting women or making them feel seen. And I was like, when I questioned our alignment, when you got into my inbox, it's just the universe has a funny way of being like, oh no, she is, because what you're actually doing is making women feel seen, which is exactly what I'm trying to do with my business. Seen, heard, appreciated, validated, and that's what you're doing here. So if no one's appreciated you for doing this, this is me doing it for you.
Thank you.
Because I think that's the mission, because
it is.
That's what's missing. People, we're so used to just being disconnected, and this is another way to reconnect, especially for women, because that's what you're doing, and you're holding the space. Cheers.
Thank you so much. That was so nice.
Yeah, I told you, 6-part series.
Sorry. The people want it.
Don't worry, I will get this shit to go viral, babe. This is my zone of genius. Okay, just wait.
See you guys.
Bye.